Society tells women that they can't go into STEM fields. I disagree with that. No.
So media tells us that being tall, blonde, and skinny is beautiful. It does, but that's when self-confidence comes into play.
Well, I'm out of luck. 5'2", don't think that constitutes as being tall. Heels work though, I suppose.
Boy, I don't know what to say about that because I've never been tall, I've never been blonde, and I've never been skinny.
Society tells us that we are nurturers, so we have to do the housework too. I think a lot of women are nurturers, but I also know men that are too. My son is one example. He's a very nurturing guy.
I don't really agree with that. I grew up with my mom being a single mom when I was 10 years old, and she used to write chore lists for me and my brother.
Society told us that if we dressed more provocatively for sports, it would be more interesting. What the heck?
Like, people would watch more if, you know, cheerleaders or dance members like wore less. I think that's sad. And it's sad if it's actually true.
History tells us that women aren't worth as much in the workplace. This is my own personal thing. This is the reason I joined AAUW, is I think that women should get equal pay for equal work.
I think that it's not that women lack the capability. I think that there's just that idea of a social norm that prevents women, that glass ceiling that we hear about so much, that prevents women.
Society tells us that only 19% of women are worthy of office.
The reason society tells us that is because society listens to mainstream media too much. And in reality, there's possibly 91% of women worthy of office, not 19%.
Society tells us that women empowerment comes from the expense of men. No.
I think men have to step up to the plate more so than they want to, because there's some woman right behind them pushing a little bit harder than they are. So if they want to gain, they've got to step up to the plate and be equal with women.